Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of Replay of the Week. This week we are going to be showing you a game of KD and Gaming with Gecko and a bunch of other people taking down Corgi Circus on stream. So this game is going to be going against the Corgi Horde, which you can see spotted here at Asia in their typical clump strategy. I call it a block strategy, that's probably a little bit nicer. And effectively, with the game starting off, you can already see how this strategy works. Essentially, what the Corgis do is they try to spawn in one area. Sometimes they have issues with density, and basically kind of team diff everyone else. They kind of just want other teams to infight. They just push on one front. You know, it kind of reminds me of like Blob Simulator because you just kind of want to have more in your area. You are basically hoping that the other teams infight, and that's essentially it. So overall setup, we can see blue is going to win South America. Blue is going to win North America. Red looks like they're going to come out of Africa, and clearly the Corgis are going to take Asia with their basically swarm strategy. Australia is clearly getting taken by red, and we got to see who's going to carry this game. So whoever was basically coordinating voice chat, you could probably go check out Gaming with Gecko's stream if you want to see. They selected Ninja here to be the carry. And in these type of games, effectively, you're wanting to basically go at Corgi Circus and basically all the swarm that is this, because they have kind of like a 90% win rate in these type of games. I should also tell you, this is like 38-ish KD versus like 70 plus Corgis. Like a lot of the kind of math when it comes to taking down the stream, it's kind of 2-to-1, or maybe it's like 1-to-4. It kind of depends. There's some people who've been more successful. So in terms of our star, we see that Ninja is starting to get donations flowing on in. They are picked to basically carry this game, likely because of their position and basically what they are facing. So in terms of overall start, this isn't going to just be a team diff game that you just have more people and you could just like basically overwhelm as basically there's infighting on other parts of the map. It's really even because if you look over at basically the distribution, you see 52, 53, 53, or 43. So Ninja's starting to get fed and he's just got to work. He's going to push up. His game plan's pretty straightforward. In terms of the Corgis, I don't know what was going on stream, but they typically just try to find people on the front lines, donate. One of the things y'all should know if you're playing TT is donations aren't necessarily as efficient as just attacking on your own. Broadly speaking, if you go look at the taxes on them. So one of the things that often happens when Corgis go play in like side games and it's not on voice chat is that people just kind of hope there will be overwhelming numbers and you just win. But that's not how it works, because essentially if you just spawn really close together, you just try to donate, it doesn't work if you don't have like ridiculous numbers a lot of the time. So in any case, Ninja's just pushing forward. He basically got through, and now is basically the point where it's going to be determined of who has more troops, because how these games are set up is you just feed someone, you clear your zone, and it's going to be back and forth. So the two carries at this point, it's Rusto, it's Ninja. Ninja's sitting on really high density. I'm not totally sure how you're supposed to play this. I know from kind of the games I played against Corgi, sometimes if they just spam dono people, it can work, but Ninja's getting good donations, and it's pretty even. So go figure. But you do have to consider that there's likely a ton of randoms in this game. So there's one person on VC who can coordinate with all these people, and essentially Ninja has a higher cap, so he can get donated more troops. It looks like the blue team is being more efficient. You could also think that essentially probably their spread might be a little bit better, which is good. So effectively, Ninja is just going for Rusto. This is the game. Whoever wins here, they're going to come out with the W. So back and forth, that's basically it. I think that red lost Australia. This might be Aziz. I don't really know, but that's not going to be that big a deal because the fight is definitely on this front. So just looking at this, it's slowly looking like it turns to blue, and that's effectively how this game went down. This is like huge props to all the KD people. If you play for Corgi, I think a lot of you gave claps and like GG's. So in any case, Ninja's just going to keep on pushing here. And given how much of a cap he has and how he's slowly making progress, no one could really stop him at this point. So yeah, in any case, this is going to be our one game for this replay of the week. If you enjoyed the video, let me know what you think. I'm determining whether or not I should continue doing replay of the week, just because it seems like y'all like some of my gameplay better. As you see that Ninja's pushing down Rusto. I think Corgi jumped off the stream, and fortunately this time when he talked about it, I mean, not all his assessment was like that great, but it wasn't toxic. Don't blame the people over here. They were always going to lose. One of the things you got to think about is even if you have overwhelming numbers, your density here sucks. You're just covering like really limited land, and it's simplifying your game. Like, this can be a really good strategy for people who they basically are new. And that seems like what a lot of the stream is. And you do have a high win rate, but a lot of it does have to do with having like 5 times more people than everyone else. So yeah, Ninja's probably not content with that. That's probably what the yawns are here. Like, I mean, who likes playing against 80 people? So in any case, with that, I think I'm going to wrap this up. So if you like the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to speed run this to the end. So thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you next week, hopefully.